all of you. I am Namrata. Today we are gathered for take an interview of most dashing personality, popular person and also knowledgeable person who is founder of Hule Spoken English Academy, Mr. Aniket Hule sir. So without wasting time, we are starting interview. So I request you, Shrutika Patil. Please Shrutika come.
Just give me that. Have a seat.
Hello, hello.
Good evening, sir, and
Good evening.
welcome in this interview. So, my first question for you, tell me something about yourself.
First of all, good evening to all of you. Let me give a brief introduction of mine. I am Mr. Aniket Ulle, founder of Ulle Spoken English Academy. I have completed my master's in political science from Shivaji University. At 2019, I started the firm with the name of Ulle Spoken English Academy, and currently I am working as a motivational speaker, writer, counselor, political analyst, and also as a social worker. And if you are talking about my family background, I have a short and sweet family. I have only 4 members. In that, I myself, my wife, and my mom, dad.
Okay, sir. So, why did you decided to do engineering after 10th?
Yeah. Actually, it was not a pre-decided. You know that very well in our rural area. The majority students, after completion of the 10th, they have decided they have two options actually. If you want to go to medical or otherwise you have to go with the engineering. So I have also two options there, engineering or medical. But I choose engineering because when I was at 10th standard, my cousin brother was in USA, and I was under the tremendous influence of him. Even one of my neighbor, she is also completed her engineering and joined one of the reputed MNC company in Hinjawadi, Pune. And once upon a time, I met her, and when I saw that Hinjawadi area, I really think that this is how the life is, because the big, the apartments, the companies, infrastructures, the cleanliness of that particular area, the packages, the accommodations, and I got inspired from there. And I think that my cousin brother and second is my neighbors. She's also my sister. They both inspire me, and that time I decided to go with the engineering, nothing else.
Okay. When you are the you were the on the path of success, there was a many up and downs. So, can you tell us about it?
Yeah, particularly in my journey, the obstacles was absolutely different because when I was decided to prepare after my graduation, I decided to go for the competitive examination. More than 4 years, I tried hard there. I was working in one college in Kolhapur. So whenever I got time, extra time, I decided to spend extra time on the managing my studies and all these things. But unfortunately, with few marks, I am able to clear that examination. And on other hand, at 2018, my dad got severe accident, and it was really a terrible situation for me. And that time, there was a peer pressure on me that I have to do something, definitely something, because my dad is told me that he can't carry now, and whole responsibility is now on my shoulder. So that was really a down situation for me. But with the proper management, I decided to start this hub, and fortunately, day by day, I got the responses. I tried to changes in the teaching methodology because I haven't completed my D.Ed or B.Ed. So it was just like what I can say. It was really a different situation for me. But after that, I manages myself and I just go in forward direction.
Okay. How the change the point of view of society after you get the success?
The first thing is that I am not a successful person. Be frank, it's very too early to say that I am a successful person. You can say I am way towards success. I'm not a successful person. But yeah, the society's nature is absolutely changed. When I started this firm, my neighbors were talking with my mom actually that your child is scholar, He is a very brilliant person. So I started a private coaching classes in surrounding. Because you know that coaching class in rural area is not a big deal. Anyone who has little bit ability, they have started such type of firms. So they are just all the time they are just asking me, and whenever they just talk with my mom or dad, my mom coming to me and she is again talking with why you are doing this one, this is not good, you are talented, go for the government job, go for the Pune or Mumbai and just do the jobs and all these things. But I was firm that I'm not made for the jobs and all these things. I have unique abilities inside me, and I have capacity to do something extraordinary. So that spark actually motivate me all the time. And now, today, when the peoples come with the Fortuner to take the coaching from my, that time my neighbors got that he is something doing something different. And hundreds of the students are coming here for the coaching. Now my neighbors have never said that your son to my mom that your son is wrong. Now he is everyone is appreciating my work. So that's a perception. Once I read the quote that don't take the decision and make it right. So I just took the decision.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. And I'm requesting to Sally to come.
It's
Can I speak, sir? Hello, sir. Good
hello,
evening.
good evening.
Sir, my first question is for you. Why you choose teaching field?
No. First thing is that I haven't, as I already told to Shrutika also, that I haven't completed my D.Ed or B.Ed or something that course which is required for the teaching. And even today, I'm not saying that I'm a teacher. You can say I'm a speaker actually. So my two elder sisters actually they have completed their D.Eds. So by profession they must be teacher. But instead of that, I am turned be like in this field. So it was not decided, pre-decided path like everyone has goal setting in the 10th standard or when you were at the graduation last year. You are just saying that you want to do in your life like this one. But I think that that was not pre-decided. Suddenly, that situations come in my life. I decided to switch here, and I got that. What is this? How to spreading the influence of the peoples and particularly on the students, and I just improve myself. So I don't think so that I decided to be a teacher, and even till date I'm not saying that I'm a teacher. I'm speaker actually.
So, sir, my next question is, who is your role model for this your magnificent success?
See, that's a very good question actually. If you want a big success, then there are not only one person who can inspire you, because for the versatile personality, you need to have a different persons who can motivate you. Let me give an example that will clarify the concepts of what I'm trying to say you. First, if whenever I went to swimming, because I love swimming, I started my day in swimming. All whole entire year I went to swimming because you know that river is near to me. Whenever I went to swimming, I cannot follow the Hussein Bolt. I must have to follow the Michael Phelps because he is a person who has got more than 22 gold medals in the Olympic, which is the record in the world. But I can't follow that Hussein Bolt there. But whenever I am going on track and I just want to weight loss and I just want to run, at that time, unfortunately, Michael Phelps cannot give me a direction. I need Hussein Bolt. Whenever I am talking about the spirituality, that time Leonardo da Vinci will not be essential for me. And whenever I'm talking about the, you can say, spirituality, that time maybe APJ Abdul Kalam is not guide on that because I need a Swami Vivekananda there. So whenever I have a lot of multiple persons whom I followed, like when I'm talking about the English communication, I followed the Shashi Tharoor, who is currently member of the parliament from Thiruvananthapuram, who is expert in English communication. I went to track, I followed Hussein Bolt obviously. whenever I'm talking about the spirituality, I follow the Swami Vivekananda. So whenever I'm talking about the overall versatile personality, whenever I want to fight, I obviously follow Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, who has unique ideas to fight in the adverse situation. So I think that I'm not following particularly one person. I'm following the many persons, and many peoples are the idol of mine. Even in my family, in my friends, who has something unique abilities, I can follow to them. So I'm saying that instead of following one particular persons, you must have to follow the many people who can inspire you all the time.
So, sir, my next question is: you are, according to me, you are versatile person.
It's not like that.
So in your life, how you faced the difficult situations and how you faced your enemies.
See, first thing is that it is very too early to say that I am versatile. It's not like that. But yeah, enemies is not like that. In the society, when you are growing up, and mostly when you don't have anything, you are nothing, you are food for nothing. But unfortunately, fortunately, with your hard work, with your struggle, when you are going in the forward direction, and you are achieving something milestones in your life, the people are jealous to you because they cannot get that what you achieve. Maybe they will not get in their entire life. So people are starting to jealous you. That is the problem. And enemies, you are using the word enemy. It is actually, you can say like that. They are not coming in front of you. They are hidden enemies. Maybe that is someone is close to you, but you don't know about that. So they are trying to pull yourself. But fortunately, you should have to strong, dedicated, and determined. You should have to cool and calm. Instead of focusing on such people's, focusing on your process, focusing on your results, focus that what you have, what are the abilities inside me. So ignore them. Actually, I heard about that. The same things happened with me. Many people are trying to just give me a troublesome in my work. They are pressurizing me. Their pressure is like that I have to quit this path because this is the field where you got a lot of money and where you got a lot of fame also. So they are trying to pressure, but I never give any type of footage to them. I ignore because I know that ignorance is the better poison. You can ignore such people. One day they leave that because they know that it's not affecting anymore on this person. He will not do anything. You will be achieve a milestone in your life. So I think that that is most essential. Ignorance is the better poison.
Okay, sir. Thank you for this interview.
Thank
Please
you.
check the come.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Hello, have a seat.
Thank you, sir. So my first question is to you: how English is important for us? Is it necessary to learn English language?
See, first thing is that instead of that English is important, any language is important in our life. That is my today is you know that very well we are celebrating the Maharashtra Day. You know that very well Marathi is our own language. So Marathi is also essential. Hindi is our national language, that is essential. English is now a global language, that is essential. And even other languages are essential because language makes you a unique personality. And if you're talking about the English, what is the necessity that we have to speak English? That comes to the job. Because after all, if you are a very good or excellent communicator or excellent speaker, you will get a job in the multinational companies. Now India has tied with the many MNCs or trading with the many countries. Like India's biggest, you know, that trading with the USA, where US first language is English. India has big trade with UK. Again, UK has first language is English. Australia, New Zealand, Canada. These are the countries trading with India, and their big companies are working in India, and their primary language is English. So if someone from India or Indian wants to join that particular company, obviously you need English as a primary language. So when you are opening, a Marathi person is opening one big company in Singapore, obviously we are putting Marathi as a primary language there in Singapore. And that people must have to that learn a Marathi language, because if they want to get a job, they has to speak a Marathi. I think that as per my knowledge, English is essential, but rather than English, all languages are essential if you want to survive.
So my second question is, what do you think about the students who wants to learn English but they belong to Marathi medium?
No matter the person who is in front of you is also completed all the education in Marathi medium school. I have completed my 10th standard from pure Marathi medium school. So it's not like that. Don't worry. It's when you belongs to any stream. If you have ability, if you have courage, most important is the courage. Because the confidence and courage, if you have, then you can learn anything in this world. And English is just language. It's not a big deal. You don't have to study like a physics or chemistry for hours and hours and spending your time on that. You just have to speak that. But unfortunately, we haven't tried that things in our home. Our backgrounds are different. Our teachers are using the same language as Marathi. Our surroundings are like not like that. So because of that, it's just what happened. We just felt shy when we were going to speak. So I think that atmosphere, if we create in the proper way, we can easily speak. So it's not a big deal, no matter that you belongs to Marathi or any type of medium.
My last but not the least, how can students or teenagers keep themselves motivated, self-motivated? Please give some suggestions.
See, as I already told in the many lectures, that any type of motivations is not going with the long term. Means someone, if you're watching the video of Sandeep Maheshwari on the YouTube, or if you're watching the video on the YouTube of Vivek Bindra on YouTube, it's not like that. You are motivated for just 1 hour, but it will close when you are watching some serials on the TV or when you are chatting with your friends. It will goes in the wind. So external motivation will not just motivate you. You need to have a self motivated, and for that you have to build some tricks inside you. Likewise, that when I am actually talking about, I just give one idea to my students. Write down over your target here. Suppose I want to work for 12 hours in a day, daily for study. I have always write here 12. I want 100 admissions in my academy. I always write 100 over here. So this is a trick of mine, because whenever I saw the hands, I got that. I remember that I need 100 admissions and I'm working on it. If you are coming in my office, in front of my office, I have one small board you can see where I put all these things or whatever things that I have to do done in the upcoming days. So these are the techniques you should adopt, which will be give you an idea, and definitely it will be beneficial for you. So you can build your own ideas, you can motivate yourself in the proper way, because external motivation will be helpful for just few minutes or few hours, maximum for the 1 or 2, but it will not be beneficial for the entire life. So for that, you need to yourself inspiration or self-motivated person.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now I am question Prachi.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Sir. Sir, my first question is, why did you set up this academy in rural area?
Yeah, actually, the specific reason is that in the city, the English speaking academy or spoken English academy or communication skill for the our IELTS coaching classes, all these things are easily available. And these trends are going on there since we got independence. This type of coaching set up there almost 50 or 60 years ago. But unfortunately, if you are observing our area, particularly Radharani, Budhargarh, Kargal, or Karvir also, these are the areas where we are only focusing on the scholarship, Navodaya, NMS and 10th standard board exam, which is a traditional examinations. And this pattern is popular since 1947. But when I'm talking about right now, there is no one who can work on the communication skill. See, when you completed your graduation, your scholarship certificate is not decide that how much salary you got, but if you are very good communicator, you are good speaker, if you are speaking in English, maybe that decide your package is 20 lakh rupees per year, or it will be 2 lakh rupees per year. So there is no one in the rural area who can work dedicatedly for this. I started with the firm. Unfortunately, I got a response. You can see.
Okay. My next question to you, sir, what changes do you want to see in the education system of our country?
Yeah, actually, this is the vast area because this question is broad question actually. But I will try my best to cover up your curiosity. See, in our entire country, we have a proper education system which was actually derived from colonial area. Even the British has said all these things. We have some changes now. Now the new education policy just introduced by the central government. Now they are switching there, or they are introducing a lot of new things. But unfortunately, in top 100 universities, there is no university belongs to India in the top 100 universities. And in top 500 institutes, we have just 10 out of 15 institutes like IITs or some IIMs are there who can take the place in the top 500. So that is sad reality that our education system is not matching the exact market demand because we are focusing on the books oriented teaching, but market expectations are something different. So we have to change drastically inside them. We have to work very hard because you know that very well in the foreign now they have already open textbook examination. Now CBC has introducing for some classes in the last year, but now they are not exactly open what the method that way they are adopting for that. But I think that we should have to take a great initiative. What's the markets required? Uh, how the people, to our youth peoples can go to start up their new businesses? Because traditionally, if you went to any college, 90% students want a job, and only 10% are interested to start the businesses. Our population, you know that very well. We have already crossed 1.4 billions of the people living in our society or in our country. Out of that, 65% population is less than 35 years. 50% population is less than 25 years. The average age of our country is just 29. If you are talking about the other countries like USA, already crossed 38, China already crossed 40, Japan 42. But India is one of the youngest country in the world. But if you are giving a proper jobs to them, then and then only we will be the superpower in the world. So for that we need to changes, we need to adopt some of the different policies in our education system which can be definitely meet the desired market requirements. It will be beneficial for all of us.
You are correct, sir. Uh, Sir, according to you, which things are important for success?
See, everyone is curious about the success, but success is not a short-term thing. It's a long-term process result. And according to it depends on the perception of every people. Because if suppose you have got a 20 lakh rupees salary, so I can say successful to you. But if you are not actually living with your parents, someone another will say you that you are not successful person. So that depends on the perception of every person. That how you are going. It's a broad concept. You need to have lot. You have to earn a lot of money. That is prime requirement at this era. But rather than that, you should have to good attachment to your friends, your family members, your personal life, your character. All these things are matter. If you want to become successful, but then and then only, if you are completing all these parameters, society will appreciate you that you are successful. It's a broad concept. Thank you.
Please come, Aditya.
Have a seat, please.
Sir, my first question is for you. What is your greatest strength?
Strength.
I have a lot of strength actually, but my great strength is communication skill. And my second great strength is I am a very good influencer. I can judge the peoples easily, and I know that how to spread the influence on them. So communication. Second thing is that spreading the influence. And third thing is that the time management. Because in the vacations, you know that my schedule is going for 12 hours, but I plan properly. And in regular batch, I have again schedule with the 12 hours, but I'm handling properly. So I think that these are the three topmost strengths. Rather than I have a lot of, but these are the top three strengths of mine.
What did you learn from students?
Yeah, actually, to learning is a continuous process that starts with your birth, that ends with your last breath or with your death. So every student has unique abilities, and personally, I have attachment with a lot of students. More than 2,500 students I personally taught. More than 25,000 students I personally interact. So I think that every student has unique abilities, and I am just capturing the things. Like someone is expert in drawing, so I'm just talking with how you are drawing this. Someone is expert in talking, so I'm curiously saying that how you are managing all these things. Someone has ability to play chess in the proper way. I'm just talking with him that how to play the chess. So what are the good things in the particular students? And everyone has a strength actually. Every students have different strength. I try to capture the best from there. So that will definitely enhance my confidence and my skills also.
So this is my last question for you. Why have you choose Hulle's name for your academy? What is the reason?
See, in the market, whenever you're coming with the brands, you need have to work on the name. Because topmost brands, now let me take the example of the toothpaste. When you went to market, we are not saying that we want a toothpaste, we are saying that we want a Colgate. But Colgate is a manufacturing brand of toothpaste. And the brand is now unique, that much unique or that much popular that people are saying that we want a Colgate instead of saying that we want a toothpaste. That is the reality because they are reaching at that height. So I was confused with, I was starting with the infinities classes, but somehow I decided that it's not already infinities used by the many academies or classes. I searched that, and my surname is itself unique. If you are searching in whole this Radhanagri, Budalgarh, there is no one with this name, Hulle. So I decided let's go with your surname, Hulles. And now everyone is saying that Hulles, Hulles, Hulles. Now it's a brand. It's a brand. And when you are doing odd things, people are curious about that all things. And my surname is odd. Whenever I went to somewhere else for the guest lectures and when I gave my name, everyone is laughing. But they are speaking about me. Hulles, Hulles, what is Hulles, Hulles? And now it's a brand. It reached out to more than 25,000 students. So I think that because of that, I put with the my name, come with my name. Thank you.
Madhuna, please come here.
Have a seat.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, my first question is how was your English how was your English after 10th and how you improved it?
Actually, when I was at 10th standard, my English was weak. I was the second topper of my school and I got the lowest marks in the English. That is a sad reality. But after that, when I went to engineering, I just confirmed my admission in Government Polytechnic Kolhapur, one of the reputed institute in Western Maharashtra. There I got a Ravi Kurde sir, who is actually a very good speaker actually, and he guided me in the proper way. He was once upon a time he was the speaker of All India Radio jockey of All India Radio News, and because of that I got inspired that his voice was melodious, and I got that something inside him. If he can, then why not I am? And there I started my communication skills. There I just put myself in the college. First time in my entire life I went to Dias and I talked there. Students of my batch are appreciating me and everything was just a win-win situation for me. So I think that the whole credit goes to engineering college or government polytechnic Kolhapur and the Ravi Korde sir is the name of the professor who guided me. So I think that whole credit because in school life I haven't went to in front of the audience. Never ever. In Marathi, not in English.
My second question is, what effort did you take to make your academy bigger? And uh, if you faced any problems, how did you overcome them?
See, whenever you are going in the life, there are a lot of up and downs in your life. It's not easy that you will get easily. Uh, Everyone's life is not a bed and roses. There are the obstacles in your life. In my case, it was bigger actually because I was confused in 2019 whether I have to go for the job or whether I go with something unique thing. I started this firm, but I was suspicious about my success. And when I introduced this thing, I don't have any contacts. First thing, I don't have any experience. Second thing, and even I don't have any degree that I can say to someone that I have completed my DL or BL. Please, I am going to start this one, and not like that. Nothing was there. But yeah, in the initial phase, I struggled a lot. I visited many primary schools, secondary schools. Sometimes everyone is not going to appreciate your work. Someone is ignoring me. That was really a killing moment for me. But I ignored that. It's okay. It happens with everyone, and this is the part of the success that I go. And finally, with 1 or 2 years of these struggles, I settled that my students are getting speaking over there. There are drastically changes in the communications and all these things. And now, when they are putting themselves in the market, that time I think that I got the popularity and I am moving in the wrong direction. So that was the problems I faced.
Okay, my third question is, what message will you give to students from your journey?
I think that first and foremost, come with the unique things. That everyone is seen in the society or in our country, everyone is not successful. Efforts are taken by everyone. Everyone in this world is working hard, but the few people are only get the success. And the reason is that their thinking is absolutely different than others. I have lot of options, lot of other things I can start, but I can't. I come with the unique things because I know that very well English communication is in need of an hour, and no one has the ability to go like this one, like me. And I just have trust on myself. I go with that. So I think that come with the unique things, search in the market what is the need of market, what's the market expect from you, just go on. So these are the two things from my side. If you want to be a big successful person, come with the unique things, work hard, search the market, what is the requirement of the market, just go in the forward.
Shradika, please come.
YouTube is going on properly.
Hello sir, good evening.
Have a seat.
Can we start?
Yes, please.
My first question is how to achieve our goal and what things follow for achieve our goal.
As I already told you before just few minutes, success is not a short-term journey, it's a long-term journey. You need to put yourself in the hard work, you have to work on the process, and it will give you a long-lasting success to you. But your question is, how to achieve that? There are a lot of things, but I am following the 3D rule: devotion, dedication, and determination. 3D: devotion, dedication, and determination. These are the important factors for success. Because what you are doing, you should have to devote for that. Your dedication or your passion for that is essential. And your determination, never quit. I will never quit. It's okay. No matter than what others think. And that depends on what you want to achieve in your life. Means someone is suppose if I have strong desire to weight loss, so my devotion is important that I have keep always one thing that I should have to follow the diet. That is prime thing. Second, I just have dedicatedly going to gym and or workout and just I go with the sweats. That is most important. your sleeping timings are important. These all are making the process and give you a result that your weight will be lost after 6 months. So I think that dedication, devotion, and determination, these are the factors essential if you want to earn a big success in your life.
If you don't mind, sir, can you tell me your good and bad experience in your school life?
You know that very well, there is no bad experiences in my school because in our school our life is innocent actually, and everyone enjoying their own lives in the school, like you have completed your 10th and coming here. So it's not like there is no bad experiences in my life in my school, but there are a lot of good experience I have. Definitely good experience I have. Like I just spent a numerous year with my friends. Sometime I was beaten by the teachers for doing some mischievous things. Uh, Sometime I fought with my elder sisters regarding to any issues that happen in the school. Even sometime my dad came there. Even I got a lot of like I was scholar. I was topper in my class. So sometime I was felicitated by the school for getting such type of different achievements in the school. So it was really a good era, I think that, and there is no pressure I have. Like you don't have pressure right now. So it was like that, and there is no expectations from means no one has pressurizing us to like that you need 95% in the boarding. So it's not like that. So it was really what we can say golden days in my life.
My third question, sir. Every person life just like a puzzle. How to solve this puzzle? Which thing follow for solve this puzzle?
See, everyone's problems are different. If you are observing that the complications of the puzzle that word you are using word is different. Now, suppose someone is on the bed and he has just came from the bypass surgery. Means he has a problem of heart. Another person who is can't married at the age of 40, his problem is like that. His marriage is a problem of his. Suppose another who is already married, he don't have child, even after 5 or 10 years, his problem is the children. Someone has children, but his children or child or son is a heavy drunkard. His problem is a drunkard, that particular son. So in the society, everyone's problem is different. And every problem solution is also different. So you need to just analyze the problem. What's the problem I have? Someone is crying that just because of heavy weight, and someone is crying that I want to increase my weight. So in the society, everyone's problem is different. So action will be different. So I think that you're supposed to find out that what's the problem I am facing, in which puzzle I am dragged over there, and then you think that I think that you should have to sort out the problems and you can have to work on it.
So my last question is, you have a lot of knowledge, but you don't select other field. What is the reason?
See, I can, but as I already told you, I wanted to start something unique. If I join any government job, do you think that I got popularity like this one? Do you think that this type of earnings I made? Do you think that I can buy 11 lakh rupees brand new car at the age of 30? It's not that right. So I think that, and most important is I have nostalgia about my school, means all my area, my family members, my friends. I can't live without them. And as I already told you, I want to come with a big and something different and unique ideas. Next year we are planning something different. You know that very well. So I want to do something different. Want to take a challenges. So that's why I decided to do this one. I can join government exam or private sector, but that there I will not get such type of identity what I have right now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Vedika, please come.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Have a seat.
Sir, you have started your academy from 2019. From that time to today, how can growth is happen?
Yeah, lots of actually, because when I started my firm, my fees was just 500 rupees. And the period of my coaching is just 40 days, 1 hour daily. And my syllabus is limited actually. And I just targeted with the only 6, 7 standard or 4 standard students because I don't have experience to talk the elder peoples. But day by day, I analyze that what is this, how many times required, what the exact syllabus we have to design so particularly students or anyone can adopt that. And I just go with that. I just exploring all these things. I just go with that, and I fortunately got many things, many things. Now we have perfect syllabus for different categories. We have 3 syllabus for the basic batch, for the intermediate batch. We have advanced batch, different syllabus. The first thing. Second thing is that even the fee structures are now day by day changes. Number of students enrolling in our academies is different. That time we have just 20, 25 students. Now in our vacations we have more than 100 or 125 students. So growth is definitely there tremendously. We got achievements, and we are reaching in this height.
Sir, you said that you don't believe in luck, but why?
See, everyone's opinion is different. I am, I'm just focusing on the process. Just like this is the famous quote of MS Dhoni. Don't focus on the result, focus on the process. That was video I saw before 4 years ago on YouTube, and I got inspired with that sentence. It's a reality. Don't focus on the result, focus on the process. Luck, I think that depends on your efforts. Suppose luck is 0.01%, but your efforts are 99.99%. So if you don't are doing 99.99%, how will you get success? 100%. So just come with 99.99, maybe it will be obviously 0.01 will be add automatically. Don't worry about that. So if you worry about that 0.01% and you are at 20%, you will not get success. So I'm not trust on luck, I'm trusted on the process.
My last question is, in future life, how to increase, what is your plan to increase your academy?
I have a lot of what we can say dreams in my mind. Like next year, I want to build a new building, new construction. Uh, Wanted to give something unique infrastructure where can student have confidently work, do their studies. If someone wants to come here for IELTS examination, we are thinking to start that unit also. E-learning, for e-learning we are giving a specific computers for every student so they can spend some times over there. E-library we want to build there. So a lot of things that we want to do. Let's hope for the best that upcoming days, day by day, we'll definitely do that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Harshada, please come. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Have a seat.
Thank you. Sir, my first question to you. If someone opens Spoken English Academy, that time, how will you face to this?
We're talking about my area.
Yes.
It's okay. Competition is a part of life. No one can stop this competition. I will give the best example that I already given to many of my lectures. Suppose you are working in the remote area and there is one MIDC actually. MIDC area is there. And there is only one tea seller is there. Whose tea is not proper actually. The taste of the tea is not good. The hygiene is not properly maintained. Cleanliness is not there actually. So, but everyone is taking the cup of tea from that particular tea seller because they in that particular area there is only one tea seller you can find. Second thing is that after some time, one Amrutulya person or tea seller is coming there. Now you know that very well how outlets of the Amrutulya is. So what do you think that what are the changes that first person done? Obviously, what he will do, he will change his infrastructure. He will go with come with lot of different qualities because he know that very well. If I am not doing well, someone will definitely just no one coming here. Everyone will go there. So if someone open academy, it will be beneficial because I got a chance to work on my lacunas. If some admissions are going there, I have to think about it that what I have to do, and there is something fault inside my teaching. I will work hard with that.
Sir, my second question is, what is your short-term and long-term goal?
See, in short term, I would just want to build my own building and own name in my surrounding areas. That is my short term goal. And if I talking about the long term, I want to open my franchises of my Hulle Spoken English Academy all over in Maharashtra.
Sir, I'm sure that you will achieve this goal. So all the best.
Thank you.
And my last question is, sir, if you will become a MLA, so what will you complete your responsibility of having MLA?
So, if I want to become a MLA, for that you need
I know
to
that.
support from your side. That is not in my hand.
I know that you are.
And it will be great pleasure for me. It will that when I will select or I will elect, I will open that answer. But now in the politics, you know that very well the people, literate people are not coming in the politics. That's the problem. In our parliament, if you are focusing on the data, 50% of the politicians are corrupted charges or there are lots of criminal charges on them, and only 20% youths who has the average age of the parliament is almost 55 or 56 if I'm not wrong. So the youths are not coming into politics. That is a sad reality on the in our democratic India. If I got that, if I got a responses from the society, it will be definitely win-win situation for me. And you know that very well what I will do because what are the abilities and what are the visions of mine. Definitely, I will try my best to do.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
request you, Siddhi, please come here.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir. My first question to you is, you have double scholar, but you think that to join civil services, and if you think, then why?
No, as I already told you, once upon a time I was spent time for the competitive examination. There I unfortunately missed with a few marks, sometimes like 2 marks, 4 marks, 5 marks. So because of that, and unfortunately that incident happened that my dad got severe accident, and everything is changed. So the responsibility is on my shoulder, and I started this firm. Unfortunately, I got a response, and today I am on that position where I can do what the one administrative officer can do. Because why you want to become an administrative officer? That is most important. Because you know that very well in the society, almost half of the administrative officers are corrupted. And if your ultimate goal is to do something for the society, then you can do anything, no matter than what profession you have. Now I am working as a language and motivational speaker, but I am a very good social. I have name in social work also. In our area, I do a lot of things. So now I am happy with what I am doing. I have popularity, I have satisfaction, I got a lot of earnings also. And most important is you know that in administration, you need to go somewhere else. Like you are starting in Nashik and your transfer is going in Thane. So that is not our business. I think that it will be painful for me. So that I decided now go with this field.
Sir, you are a great communicator. So please tell me, what are the secrets behind your communication skills?
I think that for this you need to read a lot of things because reading gives. If you saw that I have hundreds of the books inside that in Marathi, Hindi, English you find over here. So you read a lot of things. You have to enhance your knowledge because keep that one thing in your mind. Knowledge is a power. People's, even the politicians, are going to the knowledgeable persons and they are taking the blessings from them. So knowledge is important. Money, maybe you can be a richest person and after a few days, you will be the poorest person. But knowledge is the only one thing that going with you. So try to enhance your knowledge that and try to speak actually. Speaking build your personality. Today, whatever the earning I am doing, just with that knowledge and just with the communication. So you need a lot of reading things. It will be beneficial for you.
Did you believe in hard work or smart work and why?
Instead of choosing one thing out of that, I think that the combination of that, do hard work with the smart way. That is the answer of mine. Instead of going with the one thing, because hard work is essential, definitely essential. But if the hard work has not direction, it will not give you a perfect destination. So I think that you should have to go with the hard work along with the smart things. Like you don't need to take a reference book if you are troubling. You went to library and you are going with the book. No, you can go with the YouTube. Put your problem. Google will give you or YouTube will give you answer. That is a smart way. You don't want to waste your time. So you have to go with the techniques, with the smart road, which will be saving your time, productive time, and it will increase your productivity also.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Please come ahead.
From that, we are going giving a chance to audience also. You can raise a few questions. Audience, have a seat.
Good morning, sir.
Good evening, have a seat.
My first question is why do you decided to start Knowledgeable With Academy?
As I already given the answer of this question, 2019, 18, my father got accident and I decided to go with something different. And finally, I introspect myself, what are the abilities inside me. I got that I have spark in English communication and I go with this. So situation at that time decided to go to this field.
My second question is who help you to start this academy?
See, be frank and be genuine. My mom, dad is not in the favor of mine when I started this one, because they know that I was the one of the talented student in my class, and I'm doing such type of things. They are not with me.
My
No. I will complete this question. I have answered a lot of. Second, my friends are also suspicious because no one is working in the education field when I was decided to switch here. Second, and third, even I am suspicious about that whether I will get success or not. So I started at that time only one person who is MS Kambali sir, unfortunately is not in the world right now. He told me, it's okay, something is there, it will be going on, show must go on, go, you can start this. Let's see what will happen. So he's the only one person who can trust it on me. And where your teacher actually believes you, because he know that. So I think that he is the biggest motivator of mine.
My next question is in our life you got a failure. So how to manage that situation?
See, those who try, then they only fail. Those who are not trying, they will not fail. So failure, as the many eminent speakers have also said, failure is just a part of the journey. It's not a final destination. Like sometimes when you are walking, unfortunately, we failed and some scratch come over there, some injury happen or some soreness happens, swelling in an ankle or knee. But that doesn't mean we just leave to walk. We are just doing all these things. We are taking primary aids and just we are start walking. So failure in my life, I faced a lot of failures actually, but I just work on it why I failed and I try to go in the forward direction. Thank you. Anyways, I'm requesting to anyone else if you want to ask, you can. In the audience, I'm requesting Prasad if someone asking question, turn on that towards them. Please, from the audience, 2 or 3 questions we expect. Please, anyone? Fast.
Sir, what is your strengths and weaknesses?
Strength, I already told you. that my strength is communication skill. I'm a very good time manager. I'm very good influencer. But if you're talking about weakness of mine, I think that sometimes I just be a lazy. I can't just start quickly. Uh, Procrastination is another problem. Sometimes I just postpone all these things. Uh, Sometimes I'm talkative, more talkative actually. That is again the biggest weakness. Because what happened when I'm talking with someone, my energy I lost there, and my time actually had wasted. Overeating my weakness. So because of that, my day by day weight is going on. So these are the weaknesses I have.
Sir, which is your favorite subject and why?
Right now or at the time of school,
Right now.
politics I like most because I have completed my post graduation in political science. I love politics, local politics, national politics, and international politics. So I think that politics is the DNA of mine. I love politics. Rather than that, I also like history, geography, English. You know that is my profession actually. Uh, Social science I like also like. Many every I have not like almost every subject. Maths is also one of my favorite. But if you're talking out of that, only one political science. I love politics. Please, Mr. No.
Sir, we all know very well that time is money. So whenever you have realized the lack of time management, you have lost to get success in your life.
Yes, I'm not getting your question properly. You want to say importance of time management? See, the only one thing is common between Mukesh Ambani and me is the time. He got 24 hours in his life, and even we got 24 hours in our life. So how you are utilizing your time is most important. So in my case, in the initial phase, I don't have time management skill. So many times I've wasted my time, be frank. But now I have perfect time management. I plan my day early, in the night actually I plan my next day, what I have to do from morning to evening and what are the things I have to do. And because of that, now I am a very good time manager. Now this is the strength of mine because I planned in the proper way. What is the time I have to give for the gym? What are the times I go for the ground on sports? Or what are the times I have to spend for the actually for coaching? What are the times I spend in my office for my self development? All these things are set now. So if you are in the student life, you have to plan your days and work on it. So it will be save your time.
So what is your dream in school life and what?
Obviously, like 90% students in the school are saying that I want to become an IAS or IPS. So my dream was same. I want to become an IAS, IPS or collector. That is a dream of 90% Marathi medium school students. So I was also the part of that.
Sir, what is your favorite memories of our life?
Lots of actually. Uh, Lots of things I have memorable in my life. But I was one of the happy person when I got the scholarship examination in the fourth standard because my dad is auto rickshaw driver actually, and our condition was not that much. One day I go without bag, and mostly up to 10th standard I use my Paragon slippers. My many friends are laughing on me that I am always using the Paragons, and but I got a success. And in just recent days, when we built our own home, that was also a biggest moment because our old home was just like you can say just a heritage site. If someone saw that, they declared that this is the heritage village home. It was just like that. But when we built that, I really could feel that it's okay. Yeah, we just struggle a lot when rain comes. That time the situation was just a fragile. we are putting that all utensils in all home and catching the droplets of the rain because that directly came inside. So that was a hilarious situation, but when we built it, I was really happy. So these two moments I would love to appreciate in my life.
Sir, which thing different a topper student and average student?
Actually, toppers, as a we organized many guest lectures here. Toppers are doing everything differently. Their time management is unique. Their schedule is unique, and their thinking is different. Sometimes common students are saying that maybe I will successful or not. They are hesitating. But in case of that, toppers, or they are thinking all the time positively. They are working on themselves. They are trying their give a best performance during the examination. So that things are essential.
When some people are failed, they take wrong decision like suicide. So what you told them?
See, in our Hindu ideology, you know that very well. You got the another birth after 84 lakhs, if I'm not wrong. Right? 82 लाख के किती योगिनी जावं लागतं? I'm not sure about that. 82 lakh. 82 lakhs. After that, you will get again as a human. So, I think that life is precious. Once you end, everything is end. And even though no one cares that whether you live or not. Everyone is just have sadness for few days, and everyone forget. So life is precious. You don't end that. Problem is not a permanent. You can work on the solutions. Find out the solutions. Talk with someone. Share your problems with some close people like your parents. If you're not, you can share with your teachers. If not, you can share with your brother. If not, you can share with your relatives. You can share with your friends. Sharing, definitely. Problem shared is a problem halved is one of the good thoughts in English. So share your thoughts, share your pressures. Don't worry, it's okay that sometimes we can't share everything to everyone. But I think that you should have to share. Definitely, it will be beneficial.
What is the secret of your confidence?
Actually, for that, I work very hard. I utilize my platforms. I talk with the many people. When I took my first guest lecture, that time the situation was not like that. I was not that much confidence. My hands were shivering, my palpitations were there. It was sweating. I use handkerchief all the time when I'm talking. But today I can't fear to anyone because I just spoke with thousands of the students. So I got a daring over there. I got a confidence. So I think that you just utilize the platform, talk for many time. One day it will be common for you. So I think that is the reason that I'm confident now. Next. Uh,
Sir, great things never come from comfort zone. So what is your opinion?
Obviously, every person who is getting a success, they break their own comfort zones. If you are building your own comfort zone like that, now you are completing your 10 standards, but you are breaking your comfort zones. You are not like a traditional students who are spending their holidays at the home or watching TV or just spending the time on the Instagram and posting some Insta reels on there. You are unique, your thoughts are unique, you break that comfort zone, now you are here. And this is in the short journey of 1 month, you got a lot of life lesson skills. So I think that everyone should break their comfort zone. If you not broken up with your discomfort zone, you're not here and you're not interacting with you haven't asked such questions to anyone in English. Am I right? So try to break your comfort zones. Try to get out from there. put yourself in another way, definitely it will be uh, beneficial for you in future. Anyone? Huh?
So in the village, all parents expect in our child they take education and do one job in Pune and Mumbai. What do you think about it?
No, parents' expectations are different thing. You cannot have a seat. You cannot spend your entire life for the parents' expectation. It's not like that. It's your life. It's your own thoughts. It's okay that up to 10th standard they are saying this one go there and schooling, go this for this coaching class. It is another thing. But what you want to do, that is your willpower. Your parents can't decide you. Because you want to enjoy your day, enjoy your work. That I think that Bill Gates I quoted that if I'm not wrong. If you want to enjoy 1 minute or 5 minutes, you can just listen to music. It will fresh you. If you want to enjoy your 1 hour, 2 or 3 hours, you can watch the movie. Definitely. If you want to enjoy for 1 day or 2 days, went to somewhere else for traveling and go with your friends or family. If you want to enjoy your life forever, love to your work, what you do. Unless and until you are loving on your work, that what you're doing, you cannot be a happiest person. And that was not decided by your parents. You should decide what I like, what I want. Your dad saying that you want to become an MBBS doctor, and if you are seeing the blood from someone and your hands are shivering, it's not like that. It will not happen with you. So focus on your strength and you decide your future, not your parents. Convey them, convince them.
Sir, what you learn from your mom dad?
Actually, some of the common things I was it. My mom dad taught me two biggest lessons that situation changes. We live in that phase where I wore same dresses again and again, where I use a Paragon slipper for the up to 10th standard, where my actually I haven't went to any picnic when I was at school because it was not affordable to my mom dad uh, because I have two elder sisters also and they are not a biasing like I'm son and they are daughters. They are giving equal importance to everyone. So I haven't been to any during the schooling. I haven't been to any picnic with the schooling. But situation changes. They taught us situation never remains same. Now we have everything. Every year I went to different locations for traveling. I using lots of. I have 5 or 6 different shoes. For sports I have different shoes. For professional talk I have different shoes. For regular work I have different shoes. 5 or 6 shoes I have. I'm mostly using some of the branded clothes now, and my life slowly changed. In one word. So situation change that I got, and second thing is that even your situation change, be your food should be a touch with the soil. That is another thing. Uh, Talk with politely with everyone. Don't showing the arrogance to anyone. These are the common cultures that I got from my mom dad.
Sir, what is your personal opinion about do or dance situations?
That is depend on the situation actually. What type of situation? Now let's take the example of the someone is swimming actually. So that is a do or die situation. I think that where you can take initiative actions quickly, otherwise someone will die. So that is situation. Like you have examination after 12 standard, you want to examination give, and you are saying that this is a do or die situation, but it's not like that. You have 2 months in your hand for the examination. You can plan properly. Even if you fail actually, don't worry, you have another chance. But that depends on the situation. What is the need and what is the actions you take. So that depends on the situation, I think that.
Sir, how you can speak English is perfectly?
As I already told you, I read a lot of things, I interact with the people, students, I use the platforms and many more things. Doing things again and again and again, now I am expertise in it. Last two questions, anyone? We stopping here. Ah.
Sir, in your future you will become MLA. That time what is your first priority?
Obviously, education field, I would like to have drastic changes, infrastructures, job creation. These are the priorities where I want to work. Corruption, which is most important now. These are the topmost priorities of mine, definitely. Last question. Ah.
Which thing is important in every childhood, every children?
Important means I'm not getting your questions. You're talking about the teenagers
Huh.
and for what it is important. Or what is important, I'm not getting your questions. Will you please repeat?
What I in school and in our life, which thing is follow, which thing is not do in our teenage year.
Wrong things you are talking. Wrong things which is not do.
And which
Okay.
thing is do.
Ah, okay, I got it. I think that if you're talking about the don't, the first one is a distraction. In the teenage, there are a lot of distractions in your life. The first and foremost, if you're talking about right now, it is social media. You are distracted. You decided that just spending 10 minutes on the Instagram, but you spending 1 hour, but still you are scrolling down. You decided to watch that only 15 or 20 minutes that serial on the TV, but you spend your 2 hours there. These are some distractions in your path, social media. So you should abstain from there. Second is that nowadays love and affairs are rapidly increases because this is the age where your hormones are going to be changes. So we are obviously attracted to some odd persons. We just feel a goosebumps on us. Someone is watching us. Someone is giving attention to us. That feels very good. But unfortunately, the result of that, again, it will destroy your life. So again, second thing is you should abstain from this all this love and affairs things. I think that these are the two biggest obstacles I can see. If you are abstaining from yourself from these two obstacles up to 22 or 23 when you are going to be a graduate, definitely success will be yours. Okay, I think that 1.5 hour almost to be there. We talk here, but it was really nice questions that you asked, and you got a give me a chance to first time on the YouTube that someone is taking my interview, and such a nice questions that you can ask me to be. So even I can explore my inside things which I can share with you, and I hope so. This will definitely help out you to go in the to get more your future. Definitely, thank you so much for giving me a chance, and even thanks to all YouTubers also for watching over here, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and that's the end of today's session. Thank you.
Clock over किती झालं बघा? 1 तास.